Alright. How about that water, guys? Talk about water. Let's go kill some stuff. All of this management of finance is giving me a craving for blood. Sort of weirdly, like, the first guys get given the rifles, which are almost certainly the worst weapons. They both suck at shooting anyway, so let them have them. Oh my! Not recovering too much from this ship. So this is an interesting situation where this alien is facing us and has a full turn worth of reaction shots. Walking around the ramp, like, I don't think I can land a grenade on him from here because of that stuff going on. So I would have to walk down the ramp holding a grenade. I'm not sure how likely it is that I would survive long enough to throw it. That worked out overwhelmingly well though. And that's also probably why you should make sure that the first guys out of the Sky Ranger actually have good weapons instead of rifles. But we don't do that here. I can see in here, and I see lots of corpses and no aliens with guns pointing at me. There's so much smoke though that I don't know, I wouldn't be that surprised if one showed up and started shooting me between turns. I'm just going to leave this guy with a reaction shot, which will be very valuable to him if the plasma rounds getting shot at his head somehow don't kill him before he can react. Yeah, compared to the Terran mission, this is going to be pretty quick. Probably only 3 or 4 aliens survived the crash. We already took one out. Gonna leave most of these guys in the Sky Ranger. A little bit worried about grenades. Okay, that's definitely empty. Farmers evidently didn't think about the situation in which an alien spacecraft landed here. This part of the farm stopped existing and soldiers needed to travel, east or south. But we can forgive them that. Got a dude. Alright, so landing a grenade on this guy's head seems pretty easy. I think. Yeah, he might be standing under the engine. We might need to move him a little bit, but nope. I'm not even sure that that's good enough. Throw another. Sometimes grenades will go off and destroy the other grenades that you've thrown, then the other grenades that you've thrown will fail to explode because they were exploded by the first grenade. You guys are following this, right? This should make perfect sense to you. So I don't know, maybe like this grenade will go off with not enough of a blast to kill him, but enough of a blast to destroy that grenade, meaning that it will fail to go off. And the alien will stay alive and kill my dude. But we're gonna sort of hope that that doesn't happen. I could take an auto shot at the alien and just like bash his face in, which probably has like a 60% chance to succeed or something, but I think if I miss the auto shot, there's some like a 60% chance that my guy gets killed by reaction shots. Alright. We did manage to take it out with the second grenade. Somehow there's a way to get through this fence. I'm very confident. I'm not sure what it is though. Come on. Oh well. Probably everything will be dead by the time those guys, you know, start being useful again. Let's take some cross-map shots with someone with 40 firing accuracy. See how that goes. About as expected so far. Oh! Oh! In the head. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, laser rifles are a lot more accurate than regular rifles. I'm still confused how that's happening. That's my printer that you can hear, in case you're wondering. Yeah. Wouldn't be that surprised if that's the mission already. $85 points, baby. Get back home. Sell some things. I'm not sure why you would ever use a plasma rifle or a plasma pistol. No, can't work it out. Like, heavy plasma are just all better. Almost done using rifles. Have lots of money now. Good news. Maybe I should, like, save after every mission. This seems like sort of a good idea. I'm gonna start doing that. Okay, I have the missile launchers, but not the actual... I was thinking the other day about the fact that throughout the, like, probably 10,000 hours or something that I've spent playing this game in my life. I was exaggerating there, by the way. I'm not sure, some people may have actually thought that was true. I have probably never actually shot down an alien battleship properly. What I always do is send 4 interceptors at it, because that's the maximum number of planes you can have attacking a spaceship at the same time. Then I save the game, then I try attacking it. And probably half the time, all of the interceptors get shot down. I don't know what I'm going to do about the fact that, you know, this cutting-edge strategy of saving the game and then seeing what happens is probably, you know, not what I really want to do when streaming a walkthrough. I don't know how we're going to deal with these alien battleships. Maybe I'll just, like, let them fly around. We have an interceptor over in Asia now, look at that. That thing is flying fast. It'll turn around. It'll turn around. Turn around. Nope. I think it was leaving. I don't know, let's send one from Europe now. I hope it goes west and not east. Okay, good. Yeah, your plane's running out of fuel, and I'm pretty sure that the reason we lost tracking of that was because it left Earth. Just wondering if there's anything I should be building. I don't think I want an alien containment or anything just yet. Don't Need more living quarters. Probably don't need more general stores. Yeah, I think we're fine. I'm gonna look at how... Okay, almost done making laser rifles. We have researched alien alloys. We can start on personal armor, which is good. Can produce alien alloys, but you find so damn many of them from spaceships that you probably won't be doing that. Research personal armor. Everything's happening at once. I may want to go with Illyrium now. Yeah, I think I do. So... let's build a workshop. Living quarters. I'm about to run out of money. It's been a while since we last did a mission. So the finances are starting to get a little stretched. I'm going to sell some alien alloys. Get some breeding room. The engineers who are building stuff are using up money every now and then. I would rather they not just run out. Must be almost done with these. Yeah. Another day. And then after the laser rifles, I think I want to build like 3 or 4 medikits before I start on personal armor, probably. The thing about personal armor is when people wearing personal armor die, you lose the personal armor. So I would rather not make a ton of expensive personal armor. You can see it requires 22,000 and 4 alien alloys each suit. I would rather not make a bunch of personal armor to put on rookies who don't have medikits anyway. But I think if I get 4 medikits amongst the 14 soldiers and then start making personal armor, that makes a lot of sense. Could use a mission. Because, yeah, we have no money. No money. I got some money at the end of the month, by the way. I got 6.8 million, but I had a ton of expenses, so I don't know how much of that I actually ended up seeing. Probably not that much. Researched Illyrium. I'm pretty close to having to research UFO components and heavy plasma, so I'm glad that this UFO showed up, because I've been selling all of them. I could think about just sending the Skyranger now. I'm going to do that. And try to get there before nightfall. Ivan? Anyway, he healed up. He got wounded many missions ago. But he's back. Everyone has laser rifles. I guess I might as well throw electroflares on board. You can have 80 items of equipment on a Skyranger. And when you have laser rifles, since they have no clips, you end up with a lot of space for other stuff. I just turned it back, so... Send this one as well in case the first one runs out of fuel, but yeah, we got it. I'm gonna just track it while it's heading west. Because, oh, it's heading east. I want to crash it as far west as possible, so I can get there before nighttime. And we may be doing it at dusk or something. We'll see. We'll probably run through this mission and then wind up the stream for dinner time. And then after dinner I may do another 45 minutes with alcohol. We'll see. We'll see what the girlfriend permits. like how my head, like, I do. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, okay. That was completely unnecessary. Not all of the missions that you do are in this, like, rural township farm sort of thing. I don't know exactly what this is. I guess it's a farm, but, like, most farms don't actually look like this. But I think it's meant to be a farm. Not all of them are farms. You only do terror missions in cities. You never are against a crash-landed UFO. But you will see crash-landed UFOs in jungle, Arctic, and desert, as well as this farmland setting. And that can be sort of fun. It, like, brings a different challenge to the mission. Make sure that's the only one we can see. Alright. I don't want her to die because she's really good at shooting. So I'm gonna leave her in the Sky Ranger, and basically she's gonna, like, poke her nose out and shoot at things once my other soldiers find them. This is the Miser's version of body armor. And just move everyone else forward and end the turn. See what happens. Oops. It's hard to click in the right place sometimes. It's a very dead alien. He was carrying a heavy plasma, so I have at least one of those now, which is nice. Map edge. I don't know, I really need to go check that every single time I issue a move command. I sort of really want this guy to die because he's a terrible soldier, but he somehow got himself promoted to be the highest ranked soldier amongst the ones that I have. I'd rather have a good soldier as a high ranked dude. Because you sort of want to protect the high ranked guys, and the easiest way to protect a soldier is to have him in the background as a supporting role. When you have guys in the background as a supporting role, it is nice if they're good at shooting. Cat meow. Isn't that just the cat's meow? I feel like the people who popularized that phrase have never lived with cats. Because there is, like, nothing enjoyable really about a cat meowing. If you're interested in this game, but cannot bring yourself to play a game that is 40 plus years old, there are all sorts of other games in the same franchise which are similar sort of ideas. And I think there are even, like, modernized ports of this game. They might not be finished yet. But there are definitely people working on them. Let's see if I can get through this hedge before the end of the mission. Yes! Alright. Someone's gonna throw a grenade at him, right? This guy. Wow, that was a poor throw. 0 points for you. Why? I don't understand. she... Okay, maybe it would have let me throw there anyway, but I just got told multiple times that she was unable to throw to the left of the point I was aiming, and then she landed the grenade to the left of the point I was aiming at. I wonder how the farmer feels about all this. The hidden faces of XCOM could be a little like magazine article in the monthly fundraising magazine. Oh yes, 16 weird guys with guns came out of a ship and killed aliens on my farm. XCOM money. I guess the fact that all of the livestock and people from the farm are already gone when you land is probably implying some somewhat unsavory things. Maybe the farmer managed to get away and took the time to evacuate all of his cattle while leaving. So yeah, if an alien comes out of that door, I think one of my guys has a reaction shot saved. Maybe two. No, one. So I hope that that reaction shot happens and kills him. I should probably check if there's a hole in the roof. Yeah. Usually you would see smoke coming out if the power source had exploded. And if the power source hasn't exploded, there's not going to be a hole in the roof. It's weird, like, something crashed this, right? So you would think it got hit with missiles. Maybe there is structural damage. But in actuality, the only time that there is any structural damage on a UFO is when the UFO power source exploded in the crash landing. Again, it makes perfect sense. Probably there's nobody in this building. Like, we would have heard doors opening and stuff. And these sectoid fellows do like to hang out in their spaceships. So, I suspect that the rest are in here somewhere. Let's face that one. This is where motion scanners start to come in super handy, because if you can tell which part of the spaceship the alien is in, you know which door to be aiming your guys at for reaction shots. You know if there are like 3 aliens on the other side of the door, that probably it's time to just give a rookie 2 hand grenades, rather than actually try to walk in with soldiers. That was very diplomatically stated, I feel. He's kicked the bucket. He's been given 2 hand grenades and sent through the door. You may have noticed that I'm just sort of like leaving a bunch of guys in here. Sometimes you just don't need them, and it would take me forever to move them around, and then they'd be out in the open, and grenades would kill more people, and I don't know. Sometimes it just makes more sense to leave them in there. see what happens. Once you get heavy plasmas, you can actually shoot through the sides of spacecraft using the plasma, and so I could like come in from this direction or something. I don't know if it's actually less likely that somebody is facing that way though anyway. Is this the worst guy I have here? Pretty much. Alright. Fortunately, that guy chose the wrong way to face. And if there are any more, I think we'll be facing towards that door too. There aren't any more. But there's going to be a navigator or something in the final room. Final boss style. Just having a little bit of trouble with working out the whole walking thing. Alright, we got there. So he's probably just standing there waiting to shoot my dudes. Or ultimately get shot. Oof, we got there. Got some Moralarium, got some alloys, got a bunch of stuff we need to research, and should probably not sell all of this time. Yeah, it went well. So now we have to work out what to do with all of this. Windfall. Is that a way to say money? I don't know. I guess keep one power source around to research it. Keep one navigation around to research it. That's all we got? 900,000, huh? Alright. I think the next things to do... I don't know, there's a lot of stuff I need to do. I need to get a second Sky Ranger going. Sorry that I just decided to punch the microphone. I need to get a second Sky Ranger going over here. I need to get scientists going over here. I do need to get engineers going, which is going to happen here, but I have another 26 days before the workshop is finished anyway. And I sort of need engineers before it makes much sense to get a Sky Ranger squad here, because I need them to have equipment, which my engineers will have to make. This one's doing fine, and I do need to build infrastructure in other places, and I need to get an interceptor over here. I may have built too many labs and stuff. I think I'm going to get an interceptor here. That's fairly important. And my next priority is probably going to be manufacturing here, which costs a little bit of money. That'll run down the 400,000 that I have saved. And then getting the workshopping going here will be the next big thing. High quad damage. I don't know about brave, maybe stupid. I tend to, the longer I play this game, the faster I would get more and more bases. So I have 4 medikits. I'm going to make a couple of motion scanners, and then I'm going to start getting personal armor for the more important soldiers. Did give that thing, yeah, I gave that thing weapons. We can give people alien grenades now, which is pretty sweet. Okay, as far as research goes, heavy plasma will obviously let me use heavy plasma. which is nice. It also lets me go up to plasma cannons for my interceptors, which are going to be useful, but I don't know that they're so important if I'm not going to be saving the game and reloading every time I take on a battleship, because I think the main reason your interceptors would need plasma cannons is to take on battleships. I think they take down everything else well enough already. You might need to send 2 or 3 of them at some things, but I don't think that you're risking too much. So I think I want to head to better spacecraft, which means heading up through this UFO navigation and power source tech tree. I'm going to do that, and let's see if we can get to the end of February, and then I'm going to shut this session down for dinner. We're ready for another Sky Ranger, but we have no money. We're also ready for a bunch of scientists, but we have no money. And we're ready to start personal armor production, which is like the only thing that I'm going to be building for quite a while, probably. Have an interceptor. It has weapons, which is probably better than an interceptor without weapons. We have a laboratory with nothing to do with it, and that's going the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah, we may have... So, generally when they're going super fast over the middle of the ocean away from land, it's because they're either leaving or just arrived. So I don't even know why I bothered sending an interceptor. Okay, so it just arrived. And it cut back, so my interceptor from Europe may be able to get it. I want to get it over land too, so I'm just going to have to trail it for a while. And my North American interceptor is almost ready. Still equipping with the avalanche missiles. But we took it down over Florida, and I guess I'm gonna get ready for this mission, send the Sky Ranger, save the game, and be back after dinner. Did I finish any armor yet? No. You can see armor takes quite a long time to make. It's gonna be, was that 3 days each? More than that. 3.5 days each. Let's give some guys alien grenades. Won't need electro flares. Put 4 medikits on board. Motion scanners. I think we are good to go. Let's take a look at our soldiers. You can see this guy with 6 missions, and he has 5 kills, so he probably had some combat experience in all of them. He's, yeah, getting significantly better than he was when he started out. .73 firing accuracy. I think firing accuracy gets up to 110 or 120 before it maxes. So that should give you some idea of how valuable soldiers start to be as they've accumulated more and more experience. Alright, yeah, I will be back after dinner. Bye guys.